My name is Cameron Figueroa.
I'm Stephen Parsons.
I am Justin Herne.
My name is Michael McIntosh.
This is On Record. August 6th, 2014. Beech Grove High School, Indianapolis, Indiana. It's here, DCI Championships Week. The last few days to make the most of the summer to put the final mark on the 66th anniversary season. 78 days and 31 shows have passed by all too fast. Now, just 3 more chances remain to bring Immortal to life. It seems like we began fall auditions mere moments ago with the optimism of a new year ahead. Now, this group of young men will never be together working as a core again. A sobering reality accompanies the overwhelming sense of pride and accomplishment. This is the time to leave it all on the field.
It's pretty surreal. I feel like this season has flown by. I feel like last week, 2 weeks ago, I was at EIU, pre-tour.
I think the core is in a great headspace right now. We've had a very, very successful season on many levels, not just competitively, but some of the goals we set for ourselves in the core in November have been fully realized.
Definitely nerve-wracking because you have 3 final shows left and got to give it your all, got to make sure down to the nitty-gritty and it's perfect and everything's in the right place, everything's out at the right time.
Being off the road, it brings like a sense of relief, I guess. You don't have to worry about unloading all your stuff every night and getting into the gym. You can finally take everything off the bus one last time and just be settled.
To be at the last show is surreal, absolutely.
It's good. I'm happy that the season is coming to an end, but not for the last time. That's going to be a little weird.
Beech Grove High School is the last home of the summer. For some new members, it hasn't hit yet, but for those who have been here before, it is all too familiar.
I mean, I'm really excited just because I know we're at our final destination. We're here to go for the last hurrah just before everything's over with the season.
I think it'll be weird for a lot of people, especially the age-outs, the ones who have marched previously. Some people, they'll be excited.
I mean, it blows me away to believe that we take this season and culminate it at that one spot, and that one spot that everyone always remembers.
I feel like we've really set them up for success because we've kind of had this last leg, this last part of the tour in mind the whole time. So it's been kind of a slow burn about the last 2 weeks up to this point. So there really haven't been any surprises from the staff.
Definitely doesn't hit me yet because if I think about it ahead of time, I don't know, I'll probably get an emotional wreck and I don't know, I'll get crazy before it even happens.
I'm sure there'll be a lot of memories from previous years. I'm not usually like a sentimental person, but now that the season's coming to an end and I've kind of accepted the fact that this is my last year, I'm sure I'll reflect on previous years.
It's always been a dream of mine to march in a world-class ensemble, make it to finals and play that night, and when it's going to happen, it's going to be incredible.
The finals experience. A focused bus ride. A tranquil park. A serene warm-up. As the core converges in downtown Indianapolis, Lucas Oil Stadium seems to swell with importance, defining the city's skyline. Prepping in the tunnels, singing the core song, yelling "Splooey" one more time, walking onto the field to the roar of thousands.
I think about it as another show. It's another show, another job to do, another crowd to please, another performance to have. Just another thing I can do, another thing I know that I'm definitely here for.
So there's a lot going on, there's a buzz, the end of the season is right around the corner, so people are talking about what Lucas Oil is going to be like and what life's going to be like after tour.
The final experience for me is hearing incredible sounds from the guys that I teach, hearing them bring the book to life hearing it in my head, and then hearing it live and that being synonymous.
Being solid in the ensemble and contributing to 15 other dudes in the ensemble and creating something special and something that no one else has ever seen before.
I want the guys to have a good time. I want them to feel vindicated. I want them to enjoy themselves. I want them to play great. They've earned the right. So I guess I want the guys to realize that they are in a space where they deserve the best because they put in the work. And if that's going to happen, I'm all about it.
For some people, it's going to be mind-blowing what we do. And I think that's it's very cool to be a part of something that opens people's minds and opens people's imaginations to what this activity is even capable of.
This year, it'll be a little different. I think I'm going to take some time to step away from everybody and kind of reflect on the last 4 years that I've had with the Corps, and to really, embrace every moment I have.
I'm ready just for the nerves to start kicking in, and I'm just ready to give it my all and show them what I can do.
And just like that, it's over. Hundreds of hours culminating with 11.5 minutes of focused energy and pure joy. A snapshot in time. Emotions are high, singing with your brothers for the last time. These, the final memories, are ones that will last a lifetime.
And it's going to be overwhelming, the amount, to see people age out, my best friends age out, and to see the ensemble move on and just play the last show. Being
removed, i.e. not a member of the Corps originally, I have an incredible healthy amount of respect for the singing of Rainbow and what it means, a culminating event, the emotions that come out.
I'm going to be really happy that I had the opportunity to be part of the Corps. It's definitely going to be really sad because I won't be able to be part of the Corps competitively again. I know it'll be very exciting to see where things take me next in my new chapter, just because this was another big step that I took and I made things happen for me.
I don't think it'll hit me until then. Like, aging out, I've thought about it, it really hasn't hit me yet, but I think that's when everything will kind of come to a close for me, is when we play Rainbow, and that last release and that last note of Rainbow, I'm sure I'm going to be an emotional mess.
It's going to be sad, it's going to be exciting, it's going to be relieving, and it's I can't even describe it.
And to see the guys feel the camaraderie and the comfortability factor at such a high level that they feel comfortable pouring out what's inside them, I think by the end, I think that's what Rainbow is. It's about a coming together and a trust, and seeing that at the very end is pretty special.
This experience is unlike any other. Looking back and reflecting on the season helps solidify what an incredible summer it has been.
Well, for me, it was never about making the ensemble and being in a marimba spot or a vibe spot. I came in thinking, I don't even know if I'm going to make a spot. I just want to play with the Cavaliers.
I've learned a whole lot about myself, not just as a performer or as a musician, but as a person. I think that's the biggest thing I'll take away from the Cavaliers.
It's always been the Cavaliers, and I came in saying, if I don't make the Cavaliers, I'm not going to go march anywhere else.
Before the season started, my wife, who I love very much, said, your music doesn't sound the same unless you're around it. And I just thought that was such a nice, poignant thought from her. So we figured out a way for me to be on the road more. I'm in a bit of a different role, the percussion caption head this year as well as designer. I've been a snare tech the last 2 weeks, which is kind of where I was born and bred, so to speak, from the trenches.
I look back and think of all the people I've met, all the people that I can call my brothers, and just so it's the sense of family. It doesn't even matter what notes we're playing or how shows are or how the lot is. What matters at the end of the day are the people that I'm marching with.
I think the best part of everything was I got to wake up every morning and I got to do what I love doing and what I've always dreamed about doing, which was spinning with the Cavaliers.
Just thinking back, if I can do drum corps for 5 years, I think I can do just about anything.
Explaining it could take hours, but these words immediately come to mind.
Hardworking.
Fantastic.
Memorable.
Intense.
Fun.
Unbelievable.
Probably challenging.
Cathartic.
I want to say brotherhood, and it sounds kind of cliche, but this group of guys has gotten along really well.
And just exciting. I feel every show was just exciting. Every moment of the summer was exciting. Being able to put marimbas on the field and being a part of that whole design process, just unbelievable.
Members will look back at the season as some of the best times in their lives. Unforgettable, life-changing. The summer we grew as performers. The summer we grew as men and brothers. This was the story of the 2014 Cavaliers.